Is Anisha.
My name is Brian.
We'll be reciting the poem The Night Before Christmas. It was the night before Christmas when all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care, in hopes that St. Nicholas would soon be there. The children nestled all snug in their beds, while visions of sugar plums danced in their heads. And Mamma in her kerchief and I in my cap had just settled down for a long winter's nap. When out on the lawn there arose such a clatter, I sprang from the bed to see what was the matter.
Away to the window I flew like a flash, tore open the shutters and threw up the sash. The moon on the breast of the new fallen snow gave the luster of midday to objects below. When what to my wondering eyes should appear but a miniature sleigh and a tiny reindeer with a little old driver, so lively and quick, I knew in a moment it must be Saint Nick.
More rapid than eagles, his coursers they came, and he whistled and shouted and called them by name. Now Dasher, now Dancer, now Prancer and Vixen, on Comet, on Cupid, on Donder and Blitzen, to the top of the porch, to the top of the wall. Now dash away, dash away, dash away all. As dry as leaves that before the wild hurricane fly. When they meet with an obstacle, mount to the sky. So up to the house, top of the coursers they flew, with a sleigh full of toys and St. Nicholas too. And then in a twinkling I heard on the roof the prancing and pawing of each little hoof.
As I drew in my hand and turning around, down the chimney, St. Nicholas came with a bound. He was dressed in all fur from head to his foot, and his clothes were all tarnished with ashes and soot. A bundle of toys he had flung on his back, and he looked like a peddler, just opening his pack. His eyes, how they twinkled, his dimples so merry, his cheeks were like roses, and his nose was like a cherry.
His droll little mouth was drawn up like a bow, and the beard of his chin was as white as snow. The stump of a pipe he held tight in his teeth, and the smoke it encircled his head like a wreath. He had a broad face and a round little belly that shook when he laughed like a bowl of jelly.
He was chubby and plump, a right jolly old elf, and I laughed when I saw him in spite of myself. A wink of his eye and a twist of his head soon gave me to know I had nothing to dread. He spoke not a word, but went straight to work and filled all of the stockings, then turned with a jerk. And laying his finger aside on his nose, he gave a nod. Up the chimney he rose. He sprang to his sleigh, and his team gave a whistle, and away they all flew like the down of a thistle. But I heard him exclaim, ere he drove out of sight, Happy Christmas to all, and to all a good night.
Today, we'll be doing a play about elves protesting for a higher salary.
We want a raise. We want a raise. We want a raise.
Okay. So Santa, everything for Christmas is ready. The reindeer are set. Half of the toys are made, and there appears to be a tiny problem. About 1,000 elves are protesting for a higher salary, and they threaten that they will not make any toys, and Christmas might not happen this year, and millions of people will be disappointed. So,
Well, why didn't you tell me this earlier?
well, I would have assumed that you would have noticed millions of elves protesting from morning.
Okay, maybe I didn't notice, but I thought it would be done by now. How long does it take?
Well, considering that about 100,000 elves are protesting, and nothing has been resolved, they're taking it to court in an hour. So I think you'd better be ready.
Okay, fine. We'll just go to court and win it.
You may begin your case.
Your Honor, Santa over here has not been giving us a raise. We worked tirelessly throughout the year without a second to breathe. We need a raise to make it worth our time. When we never get a holiday, we don't get to go anywhere. I think it's only fair that we get a raise.
What does the opposition say?
Okay, to start off, 8.25 to 9.25, just be like, oh, that's only $1. But if you think about it, there's 100,000 of you guys. So that $1 goes to $100,000.
Lord.
Just be quiet, okay? I'm just saying what I want.
Silence. The opposition may speak.
But $100,000 is a lot. I don't make that much money. I don't even make money. But okay.
Also, he takes all the credit. When people think of Christmas, they think of Santa, not the millions of hardworking elves. He takes all the spotlight.
That is not relevant to this case. We are talking about elves' salary.
Yeah, he
Not
discriminates
relevant.
us. And he eats all the milk and cookies. Have you seen his big belly?
Okay, start off, I'm not fat, I'm obese. And secondly, I'm just trying to save you guys from your old health. You know, these things can be super addicting. I have them every day. They taste really good, you
Can
know?
we please go back to the case and not talk about people's sizes?
Okay, sorry. But it's hard, you know? I'm just trying to help you guys.
It's not Santa's choice to choose what we eat or what we not eat. Already he controls us so much. I think we should have the freedom of choice to eat. Elves' lives matter. Elves' lives matter.
Silence.
Okay,
Opposition.
fine. I'll give you the raise, but then on one condition. If you ever protest again, I will reduce it back to 8.25.
Now, as the case is cleared, Santa, will I get presents?
No, you will not. Maybe. I don't know. Not yet. But we'll think about it, okay?
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you.
My name is Atira. My name is Rachira, and we're going to be reciting Poppy's Christmas. It's the day before Christmas, and all through the house, puppies are squeaking an old rubber mouse. The wreath which had merrily hung on the door, scattered in pieces all over the floor. The stockings that hung in a neat little row, that boast a hole in each one of the toes. The tree was subjected to bright-eyed winds. Now, although splendid, it's missing some limbs. I catch them and hold them. Be good, I insist. They lick me, they run off to see what they've missed. And now, as I watch them, the thought comes to me that theirs is the spirit that Christmas should be. Should children and puppies yet show us the way and teach us the joy that should come with this day? Could they bring the message that's written above and tell us that most of all Christmas is love? Thank you. Thank you.
Good afternoon. My name is Chaitanya, and I will be reciting Jolly Old Saint Nicholas. Jolly old Saint Nicholas, lean your ear this way. Don't you tell a single soul what I'm going to say. Christmas Eve is coming soon. Now, you dear old man, whisper to me what you'll bring. Whisper what you'll bring to me. Tell me if you can. When the clock is striking 12, when I'm fast asleep, down the chimney, broad and black, with your pack you'll creep.
A Reindeer for Christmas by Ken Nesbitt. Dear Santa, this Christmas my list is quite small. In fact, I need practically nothing at all. My list is so short and so easy to read because there's just one thing I actually need. A reindeer for Christmas is all I require. A reindeer, of course, who's an excellent flyer. I don't really care if it's Dasher or Dancer. I'm okay with Cupid or Comet or Prancer. Please don't think I'm greedy. I only want one. You won't even miss him. I'll have such fun. I promise I'll feed him and treat him just right and take him out flying around every night. You see, I'm not selfish. So, for my surprise this Christmas, please bring me a reindeer that flies. But if my request is a bit much for you, I guess that an iPod will have to do.
Wait, what is that?
Wow, it's really Santa.
He's bringing guests.
Wait, he gave me some
Let's
people.
see who's not here on the list.
But on the naughty list. We're on the naughty list. What are we going to do? Wait, it's a one more thing. We can do
I know.
good deeds. If we do 2 good deeds, we will be able to get our presents.
Huh. Oh, wait, we have vacation. Let's go and pack.
Yeah, that's a great idea.
2 hours later. So great that I finished packing, but we still need to do one more deed. What do you think we should do?
Maybe we could go help out people.
Yes, maybe we should clean up our rooms.
Yeah, that would be a great idea.
Two hours later. Yay, we're on the good list again. I can't wait for presents from Santa Claus.
I can't wait for the presents under the Christmas tree. Why don't we go to sleep and open them tomorrow?
Yay, bye.
Bye.
Good morning. My name is Dash and the poem is Christmas Giving by S.B.A. Christmas is for giving and for showing that we care, for honoring the Christ child with the loving gifts we share. The wise men gave of riches, the shepherds faith and love. Each gift in its own measure was smiled on from above. Let every gift be treasured, not always size or price, determines the extent of love and a willing sacrifice. Handsome gifts with festive trim bring smiles and sweet content, but modest gifts of humble means are oft times heaven sent. Whether it be large or small, each gift will share in part the message of true Christmas joy if given from the heart. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Krishay and today I'll be reciting the poem Pets in the North by Peyton. Hear ye, there is much to do, but the reindeer up north have caught the flu. The presents are wrapped, the sleigh is all set, so instead of reindeer, we're using your pets. Just show them this note on Christmas Eve, so when the time comes, they'll be ready to leave. We'll take dogs, we'll take snakes, we'll take hamsters and cats. We'll take frogs, we'll take lizards, we'll even take bats. We'll pretty much take whatever you've got. For Santa's sleigh, we'll need a lot. Your pet should leave when you're asleep, so don't make a sound or a peep. When your pet comes to fly the sleigh, I'll make them fly, I'll show them the way. We'll soar through the night, up high in the sky, looking down at the houses as we fly on by. Oh, and thank you for helping Santa Claus. From your old pal, Santa Paws.
Good morning. My name is Dhruv.
And my name is Kapil. And today we are going to be reciting the poem Electronic Christmas by Ken Nesbitt. I asked for new gadgets for Christmas. My list was 100 lines long. I figured I might as well try it. Why not? I mean, what could go wrong?
My parents bought all that I wanted: an iPod, a big screen TV, a camera, a laptop computer, a PlayStation, Xbox, and Wii.
I got a new Kindle, a smartphone, an RF remote controlled car, a robot, a video camera, and a brand new electric guitar.
But those things were just the beginning. This Christmas, I had such a haul. It took me all morning and then some to finish unwrapping it all.
100 new gadgets to play with. I couldn't be bothered to wait. The moment I plugged them all in, though, it blew every fuse in the state.
If you're spending Christmas in the darkness and can't play your video game, I'm sorry for all the trouble. It's probably me who's to blame.
I know now I shouldn't be greedy. So next year, I think you'll be fine. Instead of 100 new gadgets, I'm just asking for 99. Thank you.
Thank you.
Good afternoon. My name is Sanvi, and today I'm going to be reciting a poem called A Catastrophe by Susie M. Best. If old Chris Kringle should forget to travel Christmas Eve, I tell you now, I think next day the little folks would grieve. There wouldn't be a single toy, a single box or book, and not a bit of candy in their stockings when they look. Because you see, Chris Kringle has a corner on these things. 'Tis he and he alone who win the night our presence brings. Then let us all try to avert this sad catastrophe and hope Chris Kringle may at least remember you and me. Thank you.
My name is Ria, and today I will be reciting a poem called A Funny Christmas by Kent Nesbitt. I baked a dozen cookies and I put them on a plate. I set them out for Santa Claus, except for one I ate. The cookie was amazing, and I couldn't quite resist. So I ate another one that I was sure would not be missed. I knew it wouldn't matter if I only ate one more. Then I gobbled up another one. Why not? That's only four. I accidentally dropped another couple on the ground. I knew Santa wouldn't want them, so I swiftly scarfed them down. Another couple disappeared. I may have eaten those. Though I couldn't say for certain, but I guess that's how it goes. I figured four was likely more than Santa Claus would need, so I polished off another few with unexpected speed. Before I knew what happened, all the damage had been done, and I'd realized I'd accidentally eaten every one. I guess it's best since Santa sort of needs to watch his weight. When he visits us this Christmas, I sure hope he likes the plate. Thank you.
Matthew, I'm going to be reciting Santa's Little Helper by Shel Silverstein. I used to be Santa's helper, but I got fired tonight just because I broke the music box by winding the spring too tight. Just because I tried all the bicycle and licked all the candy cane. Just because I dropped those porcelain dolls down from the Tinker Toy crane. Just because I drove the electric train so fast it jumped the rails and wiped the purple fingerprint all over the sailboat sails. And just because I squeezed the little stuffed dog till he gave a little stuffed yelp, Santa had the nerve to say I wasn't too much help.
Hello, my name is Ishan, and today I'm going to be reciting a poem called Snowball. I made myself a snowball as perfect as it could be. I thought I'd keep it as a pet and let it sleep with me. I made some pajamas and a pillow for its head. Then last night it ran away, but first it wet my bed.
My name is Neil, and today I'm going to be reciting Christmas Dog by Shel Silverstein. Tonight's my first night as watchdog, and here it is, Christmas Eve. While the children are sleeping all cozy upstairs, while I'm guarding the stocking and tree. Now what's that? Footsteps on the roof? Could it be a cat or a mouse? Who's this down the chimney? A thief with a beard and a big sack for robbing the house. I'm barking, I'm growling, I'm biting his butt. He howls and jumps back in the sleigh. I scare his strange horses away. They leap in the air. I frighten the whole bunch away. Now the house is all peaceful and quiet again. The stockings are as safe as can be. Won't the kiddies be happy when they wake up tomorrow and see how I've guarded the tree? Thank you.
As haters of the fruitcake, Satvik and I are proud to present you the dreaded Christmas fruitcake by Kelly Roper. Oh fruitcake, why are you heavy like a rock? Why do people keep sending you to me? I wish they'd really stop. Your texture is like rubber. Your fruit is chewy like gum. So no one would ever give you as a gift if they've ever eaten some.
I've tried re-gifting you, but you just keep coming back. If I have to look at you one more time, I think my mind will crack. I really hate to be wasteful, and I don't like to act brash. But I can't take it anymore. You're going in the trash.